Welcome to the Grant Center in snowy Danville, Virginia, where we have a wrestling matchup between your Averett University Cougars and the Knights of St. Andrews. So first we're going to get some introductions on our way, and we're going to start with the Averett University Cougars. At 125 pounds is Sam Braswell. 133 pounds, Easton Halliday. 141 is Brandon Woody. Coming in at 149, Caleb Harmon. 157 today is Logan Howell. 165, Jared Lowe. Wrestling 174 is Josh Linkus. 184, DeMonte Wimbush. At 197, Chris Moore. And 285, Hagen Smith. I'll bring you the away team after the national anthem, and we'll be back just shortly. And so after the introductions of the home squad, we will bring you the Knights of St. Andrews. Wrestling at 125 today will be Corey Smith. 133 is Dallas Simmons. 141, Aiden McDonald. 49 is Will Adamy. Wrestling next will be at 165 will be Chase Payne. 174, Jonathan Zafra. 184 is Robert Brown. 197, Michael Nelson. And then
and for the Cougars, from Christiansburg, Virginia, Josh Linkus. At 184 pounds from St. Andrews, Robert Brown. And for Averett, from Bassett, Virginia, DeMonte Wimbush. At 197 pounds from St. Andrews, Michael Nelson. And for the Cougars, from Woodville, Virginia, Chris Moore. And at heavyweight, from St. Andrews, Aaron Vaughn. And for the Cougars,
senior heavyweight, Aaron Vaughn. Excuse me.
Smith. Fans, Averett University, the USA South Conference, and display of good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the
Zafra wrestling down from 84 at 74. We've also got Chase Payne wrestling up at 65. Got Michael Nelson wrestling up from 165. He's wrestling 197. Aiden McDonald, is wrestling down from 49 to 141. And then Will Adamy from 125 wrestling up at 49 today for St. Andrews. And so starting us off for the first match would be Corey Smith of St. Andrews, the freshman, going up against the 14-4 sophomore wrestler Sam Braswell.
And starting off tonight.
So 125, we've got Braswell and Smith. Again, Braswell coming in 14-5, 6 major decisions for Braswell so far on the year. And Smith able to capitalize on the shot. Braswell able to get up to his base. Smith leads at 2-0 earlier on in this match. Smith is going to look to go for a tilt here. He's got Braswell on his back. Braswell's got to scramble out. And Braswell might get a reversal, and he does. Smith looking for a tilt there. So a caution given to Braswell. Smith leads at 4-2 in this match. And a nice escape there. Way to sit out and spin out from Smith. Smith aggressive early from neutral. So 5-2 for Smith. It's not going to be a walk in the park for Braswell. And a nice slip out there from Braswell. Able to get his leg out of that single leg of tip. So 5-4 now. 6-4, excuse me. And that's a nice toss. And Braswell right to his back. Braswell almost had Smith pinned. So 8-6 now. Braswell leads it. And that's Smith looking for a switch, trying to spin out. Able to hit that Granby roll, and it works in his favor. So a high-scoring first period here. 45 seconds left in this first period. Braswell with the nice sprawl. And the nice duck under. Sam Braswell putting on a masterclass of wrestling right here, 10-7. Absolutely beautiful duck under. And here's Braswell. Braswell's is looking to set up his own tilt. And Braswell's just going to look to put his weight on Smith here and make Smith work and tire him out. Nice mat return there from Braswell. 5 seconds left in this first period. 2 seconds. First period, 10-7, and it goes to Braswell. So Smith chooses the top position. Let's see if Braswell can get out. Smith has tried to work a tilt early on in this matchup and got Sam Braswell right down to the ground, but Braswell stands right up. A nice mat return by Smith. Braswell finds his way on his back and back to his stomach. Can he get his base back up under him? Caleb Smith running legs here, trying to tilt. Braswell able to roll it back over. Caleb Smith running his legs in. A little bit of grapevine action. And you're probably going to see him try and run a half here with his legs in. And he is looking for a power half. Braswell back up to his base. Caleb Smith finds himself high. He's got to get back as he works back. Now looking like he was looking for a banana split tilt. Smith still working that power half. Braswell tries a power stand and gets out. Sam Braswell. And that's a good job to stay working by Braswell there. In a tight situation, Smith had his legs ran deep and was working that power half, but Sam Braswell is showing just how talented of a wrestler he is. And a nice duck under from Braswell there. Can he run the half and get Smith on his back? Smith finds his way to his stomach. Braswell's second duck under of the night. 5 seconds left in the second period. So at the end of the second period, 13-7, Braswell out in front. And so Braswell chooses neutral. 2 minutes on the clock. Smith is going to need another 6 points. So Smith is going to need a takedown. And he's going to have to get Sam Braswell back to his back quickly. Smith does not have time to play around. Braswell can work his way around the mat. Nice sprawl there from Braswell. And a nice whizzer from Braswell. Can he finish it off? Neither person has control. And Braswell comes out of it with the single. Braswell, nice sprawl into a whizzer. And so Braswell is just going to make it look like he's working here for this next minute. And he's going to try and run out of here with a win. Looking for a tilt. So 2 points for Braswell there. Nice mat return from Braswell. 17-7, Braswell with a 10-point lead. 30 seconds left in this matchup. Smith, if he wants to win, is going to have to get a pin here. No time for points. Braswell looking for that near side cradle. He's running it. If Braswell can step over that leg, he can run it. Just 2 seconds and Braswell will win it. So 18-7 official score in this matchup. Braswell makes his record 15-4 on the year. Next matchup will be at 133. For the Knights will be Dallas Simmons, the freshman. Going up against freshman Easton Holiday. Easton Holiday 7-6 on the year. He has racked up 2 pins. So let's see what Holiday can do here. And that's Simmons trying to duck under, but good defense there from Halliday. Those guys pummeling, looking for hand control. Simmons finds his way to the ground. Halliday looks in for an attack. If he can step in and be aggressive, he can get a head and arm toss here. Get a hip toss. I think he was looking for it, but he's got to get that head locked in there. He's got to get that head locked in there if he wants that hip toss. So out of bounds, and Simmons gets hit with a stalling. Good shot attempt there. Good sprawl from Simmons. Half. And Simmons, gets the takedown. Halliday gets right out. So 2-1. Halliday knows what he wants. He's just got to get that arm of Simmons out of the way. Halliday works down to the mat. Back up. Halliday attempted a double. Good sprawl by Simmons. Both men back up. Halliday, another shot attempt, no good. Halliday's got to get his hips down. He's standing straight up and down. Working at about 15 seconds here left in the first period. And Simmons would have had Halliday in a very weird predicament there. Too bad time ran out, so 2-1 remains to score. Simmons out in front. So Simmons gives Halliday the escape point. He wants to start at neutral. So 2-2. Simmons had double underhooks. Wonder why he didn't use it. Must not have been comfortable. Halliday was doing a good job of changing his levels. Got to try some fake attempts. Trying to whizzer is Halliday. Halliday's got to jack Simmons up here. That's what he's looking to do, is jack Simmons up, get him standing straight up and down. Halliday on the offensive right now. Just 25 seconds left in this second period. Again, neither man making a move. Simmons, double leg. And Halliday doing a good job of defending as both men work out of bounds. Just 10 seconds left here in the second period. This is most likely going to come down to who can score first in the third period. Is going to have the advantage. So Simmons chooses to stand up again, so staying back neutral. I've got to think Simmons is going to be more aggressive on his shot taking. Oh, they got his first feel of that calf muscle going for that single leg. He's got to jack Simmons up if he wants what he's looking for here. He's going to look to step right in between the legs of Simmons and either push right forward to try this hip toss or duck under here. It looks more like he's looking for a duck under, but he's going to have to jack Simmons up more than that. Right at 1 minute left. Both guys going to have to get more active. Sitting at an even score here. 2 apiece. Both guys are going to have to get more active. And Simmons gets the takedown. Halliday's going to have to get out and go right for a takedown immediately. Under 30 seconds to go. Halliday has to go after a takedown. He has to get a takedown here if he wants to win. 4 points to 3. Simmons out in front. Halliday's got to work. 15 seconds left. Halliday's got to stand back up and try another shot. He's got to work. He's got to get more aggressive with just 8 seconds left. He's got to drive this. He's got his leg. He's got to drive his feet. Halliday almost able to turn the corner there. So 4-3. Dallas Simmons comes out with the win.
And the winner by decision from St. Andrews, Dallas Simmons.
On to 141. Aiden McDonald, the sophomore, will go up against sophomore Brandon Woody of Averett University. Woody comes in 15-4. He's racked up 2 pins on the year. Woody, again, one of the best wrestlers on this team, and a nice single leg trip there. Just like that. First 10 seconds of the match, Woody with 2 points. Woody's going to try and probably going to try and snap off of this and look for a cradle. Woody tying him up here. He's going to just keep turning that corner. And how about that from Woody? A little bit of bow tie. .60 for Woody so far. Looking for a tilt is Woody. He's got McDonald on his back. It's going to make it 10-0 for Woody. Woody with a nice ankle pick mat return. And Woody's got McDonald on his back again. Got more control this time. I think he's going to come away with the pin. Yeah, Woody's going to come away with the pin in this one. Just a matter of when the referee. McDonald working good. Another 4 for Woody. 14-0. And that's going to result in a tech fall for Brandon Woody. Woody wants to work for the pin here. So 18-0, Brandon Woody. Nice showcase of wrestling there. Can't ask for much better than that from Brandon Woody.
And the winner from your Cougars, Brandon Woody.
And so next up, wrestling at 149 will be Will Adami. Moving up from that 25 spot. He's going to go up against Caleb Harmon, who actually weighs 49.
Coming up at 149 pounds from St. Andrews.
Harmon does have a major decision on the year.
From your Cougars, Caleb Harmon.
Again, Adami stepping up. 24 pounds for this match. Adami on the aggressive. And the big thing for Harmon here is Adami is going to be quicker. Harmon's going to have to put his weight on Adami and just tire him out. He's going to have to use his 24 pounds of weight. Harmon looking for that single leg, didn't get it. Harmon doing a good job of changing his levels, bouncing up and down. Harmon looking to jack Adami up. And he's probably going to look to drop ship and toss him over. Adami goes straight to the mat. Harmon looking to turn that corner, get around for his 2 points. Harmon can work a cradle here. He's got his hands locked for a near side. Can he run it? He's got the takedown. Let's go of the cradle. He's probably going to try and work back to it, and he does. He's going to have to jam that head in his hip. He abandons. Looking for a crossface cradle now is Caleb Harmon. Adami's not making it easy for Harmon here. I can't tell from this angle, but I think Harmon has his hands locked for that crossface cradle. No, he's not got it secure. There's a difference in being able to touch your fingers and have them locked. Looking for a tilt is Harmon now. Two back points for Harmon. Three seconds left in the first period. I've got to think Adami's going to choose to stand up. Or it's Harmon's decision. Adami's got to want to stand up. And he does. And you're going to see Adami be way more aggressive on his takedown attempts here. Being in that bottom position has absolutely worn him out, having to carry all 149 pounds of Harmon. It's absolutely draining to the energy, so he's got to move now while he still has some energy left in the tank. Adami, good sprawl. Adami does have an underhook. Pulls out. Great sprawl from Harmon. Harmon's got Adami on his back. Can he hold position here? All he has to do is drop the anchor. Harmon, just keep control, and he's going to get the pin. Adami's fighting and fights over to his stomach. Harmon never had complete control of Adami, so he was not awarded the pin, but he does get 4 back points. So 10-0, Harmon leads it. Harmon running. He's got one leg in. Working a half. And Adami is coming out of it. He's got one of Harmon's legs, and he's got the other one in his hand. 5 seconds left. Can Adami get a takedown point? So no takedown points from Adami. So an escape point was awarded to Adami. So Harmon chooses the down position. Power stand, looking for a reverse and a switch. Harmon sprawling hard. 2 points awarded for the reversal to Harmon. Harmon looking for a crossface. Can he secure the cradle? He's got him tied up tight. Harmon had the crossface cradle locked in arms-wise, but just wasn't in position with his lower body to flip Adami over. Going for the crossface cradle again. Adami staying strong on the hamstrings. (12-1) for Harmon. 1 minute left on the clock here. Harmon almost found himself on his back. Harmon's got to watch out. Adami, good job again working to his stomach. 2 back points for Harmon. 20 seconds on the clock. Harmon's going to want to work for the pin. One second left, and Harmon will win 14-1. That's a good match from Caleb Harmon and a great match from Adami, wrestling up 24 pounds.
And your winner by major decision from Averett, Caleb Harmon. Coming up at 157 pounds From St. Andrews, Jacob Arnold. And for your Cougars, Logan
And wrestling at
Howell.
157 will be Jacob Arnold of the Knights and Logan Howell for the Cougars. Both guys kind of tangled up here. And so 2 points awarded there to Arnold. Arnold goes for a tilt. Howell not having any of it. Working for a half here is Arnold. Howell standing straight up. Out of bounds they go. So we're back here 2-0. Arnold still out in front. Still in top position. Looking for a crossface cradle is Arnold. Howell almost steps out of it. Great mat return from Arnold. And it looked like Arnold was trying to run a ball and chain tilt there before Howell could stand up. Howell again up, but his problem is he can stand up, but Arnold just brings him right back down to the mat. So he's got to stand up and make a move. Trying an immediate sit out and turn. Didn't get good spacing on his sit out, which is why that turn didn't work to his advantage. You've got to sit out and create space first. Howell again trying to use that power stand, but Arnold just bringing him right back down. 5 seconds left in this first period. So Arnold will choose the down position. And usually if a wrestler chooses the down position, it's because he believes he can get out and get the escape point or get the reversal and then get a takedown. It's not because they like being in the down position. So there he is trying a Granby roll. And Arnold will get his escape point. Trying to double leg was Arnold. But Howell doing a good job of getting his hips back. Howell being more aggressive this period. Howell looking for that duck under. Good takedown from Howell. And Arnold trying to turn those hips of Howell. So 2 reversal points there from Arnold. So 5 points to 2. Arnold aggressive out of the gate there, right off the whistle. So Howell chooses neutral, down by 3 points. He's going to have to get a takedown here. Nice double leg from Arnold. 2 points given. And both men work out of bounds. Howell's got to get some offense going here. 7-3 now. He's down 4. Ankle pick from Arnold. So stalemate called. Back to neutral they go. 7-3 here. 30 seconds on the clock. So 2-point takedown given to Arnold. And Howell finds himself on his back. So 13-3 will be the final score. Or 14-3, excuse me, will be final score. So moving on now. Wrestling at 165 will be Chase Payne for the Knights. And then the 16-2 Jared Lowe. Jared Lowe, as a freshman, has come in and going on an absolute tear.
Coming up at 165 pounds from St. Andrews, Chase Payne. And for your Cougars, Jared Lowe.
Jared Lowe going right for the cowboy right out of the gate, but he's got a near side cradle, a crossface cradle, excuse me, and he's got Payne on his back. So 4 back points given to Lowe. Lowe trying to have a quick night. 6-0. Lowe sneaking that half Nelson in. Looking for a near side is Jared Lowe. He's got those hands locked. Can he rock back? Does he have them locked enough to rock back? Can he turn them? He's got his hands locked. Can he turn Payne? Out of bounds they go. Lowe working Payne down to the mat. Just over 1 minute to go in the first period. He's working Payne with a tilt here. Going to collect 4 back points. (10-0) for Jared Lowe. Payne up to his base. Payne tries a Granby. Doesn't get it. Working for a reversal or an escape. And he does get the escape. Five seconds on the clock. So here we go with Jared Lowe on the bottom. Payne trying to open Lowe up here and tilt him. Payne has his legs in. They're not too deep, but they're in. Usually this is where you'll see a guy work a half or a power half. Payne couldn't get exactly what he wanted. Lowe doing a good job of working from that bottom position. Payne has a power half in. Lowe, if he can keep working towards him, keep running towards Payne here, he can get Payne on his back. So 12-1 for Jared Lowe. 3 seconds to go. So here we go to neutral. Jared Lowe leads it by 11 points. This is where Payne is going to have to get more aggressive. He's going to have to get a takedown to a pin here. He's going to have to change his levels more. But Lowe got double underhooks in. He can jack Payne up here and trip him. Payne doing a good job of keeping his level low, keeping his chest parallel with the mat. And out of bounds they go. Lowe had those double underhooks in, and usually when a guy gets those double underhooks in so securely like that, they'll jack the other guy up and look to trip him right down. It's a good way to get an opponent directly to his back. And again, Lowe with the double underhooks, but Payne with the trip there. Lowe is looking towards Coach Blake Rulo for advice. And Payne took advantage, so 12-3. 25 seconds on the clock. And just like that, time is up. So Jared Lowe adds another W to the win category. 17-2 on the year. Having an amazing freshman campaign. So here we go to 174 pounds.
Coming up at 174 pounds.
For St. Andrews, this will be Jonathan Zafra. Moving down from 184 to 174, and moving up from 157 to 174 is Josh Linkus, but Linkus is no pushover. 7-6 on the year, but he's definitely better than his record shows. Linkus aggressive out of the gate, and he gets his 2 points. Looking for a crossface cradle is Josh Linkus. He's got to whip that head around more violently. And Linkus doing a good job of not letting Zafra out. Lincoln works Zafra into a crossface cradle. And they're going to be called out of bounds here soon. And Lincoln is working, actually, Zafra back to the middle of the mat, so they might, and they will stay in bounds. Four points to none for Josh Lincoln so far. And Josh working in that crossface cradle again. And he can touch his fingers. He's got it locked in. Josh Linkus. Can he finish Zafra off here? And Zafra's leg's just too strong. It's going to be a 4-point near fall there. 8 points to none for Linkus so far. So 1 point for the escape given to Zafra. Double leg look for Zafra. Linkus. Nice dead feet on the sprawl there. There's 2.1 seconds remaining. So Lincoln's with the 7-point lead headed into the second period. And the call is neutral. And a very beautiful duck under single leg there from Josh Linkus. And that's as pretty as it gets. And Linkus working that crossface cradle once again. And Linkus had his hands locked there. Again, bad position on the hips. We saw that with Harmon. Out of bounds called, so both men will return to the mat, 31 seconds on the clock. 10-1, Linkus out in front. One second remaining. And Zafra had Linkus in a very bad situation there, but fortunate for Linkus, time ran out, so he was saved by the bell. Third period, and Linkus will start in the bottom position. Lincoln stands straight up. Goes 2-on-1. And 2 for the reversal. Just over a minute remaining. Josh Link is still working from this top position here. .45 seconds left in this last period. 12-1, Lincoln leads it. Jacks him down for the near side cradle. He's got him turned over. Josh Linkus. He's got to lock that leg of Zafra. And if Linkus could have locked that free leg of Zafra, then he could have had him, but 14-1. 16-1, excuse me. Plus the riding time will give Linkus the tech fall.
Josh Linkus.
So here we go now. 184, Robert Brown for St. Andrews. And DeMonte Wimbush.
Coming up at 184 pounds from St. Andrews, Robert Brown. And for the Cougars, DeMonte Wimbush.
Wimbush at 5-5 on the year as a freshman. Neither man showing a clear advantage early on in this match. Wimbush trying to turn the corner on Brown. Looking for a cowboy toss over. He gets it. Can he keep Brown on his back? He doesn't want it. The key here is to not get too high, but he's got to keep control of Brown as Brown makes it back to his stomach. And Wimbush, if I was Wimbush, I'd keep a hold of this arm and I'd try and work that again, try and turn Brown right back over, but Brown able to get that arm loose. 4-point near fall for DeMonte Wimbush. Looking at half Nelson here. Wimbush is getting his points here. Can Wimbush get the pin? Brown fighting hard. Wimbush is going to try and settle that. Wimbush is looking to settle the weight on Brown as he flipped his equilibrium over. It's 10 points to none so far. And here's Wimbush again working that open half. And Brown able to stand up. 5 seconds left in the period. So Wimbush gets out of this period with a 10-1 lead. So Wimbush with the takedown, 12-1. Wimbush doing a good job of controlling Brown here. Brown gets out, so that makes it 12-2. And DeMonte Wimbush smooth on the takedown there. 14-2 now. Wimbush with the snatch down, gets Brown back to the mat. Can Wimbush turn the corner? And 2 points given to Wimbush. That makes it 16-3. Wimbush, if he can capitalize on his takedown, he will most likely win. Wimbush has to fight for this. And that makes it 18-3, and Wimbush with the tech fall victory. So on to 197 pounds, Michael Nelson. On to Michael Nelson of St. Andrews. And then for the Cougars will be Chris Moore. Moore has racked up 1 pin this year. Michael Nelson moving up from 165 to wrestle 97 today. And Nelson with the nice takedown there. Moore tried to trip but had his hand behind his head. Can Moore get out? He's got to go 2-on-1 here and get his hips away. 2-on-1 and get his hips away. Cannot forget the fundamentals. Moore looking for an ankle pick there. Nelson looking for a trip. No points awarded. Good job from Moore there. And Nelson with the double underhooks. Nelson, a nice hip toss from Michael Nelson. Nelson up 4-1 so far. Nice mat return. 5 seconds left. And so Moore will start in the down position. Nelson doing a good job of controlling the heavier man and Moore here. Nice power stand from Moore there. Moore's got to work here. He's only down 2 points. Nice hard sprawl from Moore here. He's got to put pressure on the head. Another 2 points there for Nelson. Moore was looking for a wizard but couldn't get his arm in. Moore's got to go 2-on-1 here. He's got that arm trapped, actually. Nelson, another mat return. There's 5 seconds left in this period. So 6 points to 2 for Nelson. Nelson takes neutral, looking for another takedown. Nelson finds the back of Moore, and a nice trip for the 2-point takedown. Moore has got to work. Just a minute left. He's got to get a pinfall here. If Moore can get out, he's got to turn around and immediately go for something. He's got to be aggressive. No time for standing around with just 30 seconds on the clock. Moore's got to sprawl hard here. Moore's got to cowboy him over and get him on his back. Nice trip from Nelson. Floor nail for all points for Nelson. 5 seconds left on the clock. Power half put in by Nelson. So 15-3 official score. Nelson wins it.
197 pounds from St. Andrews, Michael Nelson.
And so in at 285 is Aaron Vaughn. And he's going to go up against Hagen Smith.
Coming up at heavyweight from St. Andrews, Aaron Vaughn. And for your Cougars, Hagen Smith.
Vaughn, the senior, going up against the freshman in Smith. Smith doing a good job of standing with Vaughn, not giving Vaughn any open looks. Vaughn being more aggressive offensively. And Vaughn's looking for a head and arm trip. And Smith did a good job of fighting it off. And Vaughn went to back of Smith and a takedown. Vaughn was working towards a crossface cradle. Didn't see anything he liked, so he's on to something different now. Looks like he's still trying to sneak it in. Just about 15 seconds on the clock. And Vaughn tilts Smith. And Smith able to get the reversal right before this. So a nice little scramble before the period ends. So 2 back points for Vaughn and 2 reversal points for Smith. Makes the score 4-2. So Vaughn doing a good job of keeping 2 hands on that wrist. Working the wrist control of Smith. I think Vaughn's going to try another tilt here. And Smith able to get an escape. So Smith right back in it now, 4 points to 3, just a 1 point lead for the senior Vaughn. Just 5 seconds on the clock. And Vaughn will walk out of this period with a 1 point lead. And Vaughn will take the down position. So final 2 minutes on the clock. And Vaughn with the nice sit out and reversal. A nice switch. And he's got Smith on his back and the pin. And that's just experience from the senior there. So Vaughn wins the last match.
From St. Andrews, Aaron Vaughn.
So 27-17, the Cougars win it at home here. And takes their team record to 2 wins and 3 losses. And that makes the Knights 1-2 now. So we thank you for joining us here for this wrestling match here tonight. And Averett brings home another home victory. We ask that you join us for our next event here on the Averett Sports Network. Have a good night and a good end of the week.